Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for another video right here on Metal God 669. Thank you all for watching. As always, make sure you like the video, share it with your friends all over the internet, hit that like button, subscribe to my video, subscribe to this channel and all my other channels down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and share the video all over the internet. And excuse me, don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever miss an upload. And that's it. Do it now. Alright, on this Wednesday afternoon, December the 2nd, 2020, on the Metal God channel, as always, got a little bit of this channel basically based on the faithful departed who we have lost in the world of wrestling and movies and sports and music and other stuff. And last video I did was about Eddie Van Halen dying, and just still a shock to the heavy metal community and the entire music community. Just, Eddie was the best, and he'll be missed, and there'll be no other Eddie Van Halen. There's no other Eddie Van Halen around right now. Don't tell me Zakk Wylde, or like Jakey Lee, or anybody that's a guitarist now is no Eddie Van Halen. Not even Randy Rhoads could beat Randy Rhoads and Eddie Van Halen. If they were alive today, both alive today, imagine an album together with those two guys. Holy shit! That would be awesome. Or you put the greatest guitarist, you put Eddie, you put Randy Rhoads, you put Zakk Wylde, you put Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, Yngwie Malmsteen. Holy crap, you put all those guys on an album? Woo! Those are legends. You put others on that if you wanted to, like George Lynch, Jakey Lee, I don't know, Phil Collins from Def Leppard. Maybe even Chris Howarth and Randy Weitzel from In This Moment. Maybe a couple of the guys from Iron Maiden, and maybe some of the guys like Kirk Hammett from Metallica. Maybe Dave Mustaine. You could have a whole freaking album of just great guitarists just doing what they do. But sadly, we lost Eddie Van Halen, and a long time ago we lost Randy Rhoads. But like I said, there will be no other player than Eddie Van Halen. But you got great guitar players like Zakk Wylde and George Lynch and Jakey Lee, Dave Mustaine, Chris Howarth, Randy Weitzel, Adrian Smith from Iron Maiden, Kirk Hammett, Phil Collins from Def Leppard, and there's others I can mention, but I'm not going to mention them because I got other things to talk about. But yeah, so check out my last video on this channel, the Eddie Van Halen tribute, and check it out. That's it. Alright, now, what the basis of this video is, we lost another member of the wrestling family today, and, it just hurts. It doesn't hurt. Well, yeah, it hurts a little bit. The last wrestler we lost was Road Warrior Animal, Joe Laurinaitis. Or, one of the, John Laurinaitis, his brother died a couple months ago. Now, another member of the WWE family has died, and that is Pat Patterson, who has died at the age of 79. Don't know the cause of death. I haven't bothered to look it up, but I don't even think it was sick. It might have been just something else, something that he had, or that he originally had we didn't know about, but it is what it is. But Pat Patterson has died today at the age of 79, and just sucks. For those who don't know Pat Patterson, if you've been living under a rock or you're a millennial, and all these so-called WWE marks out there that don't know shit. Pat Patterson, was the very first Intercontinental Champion. They made the Intercontinental Champion for him, and he won the championship back in the 70s, late 70s, with the WWF, I think. I don't remember him winning. I never saw him win it, but I just know he was the first Intercontinental Champion. Along with the great Intercontinental Champions that we have now, like Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh yeah. Don Morocco, the Honky Tonk Man, the Ultimate Warrior. And Tito Santana. All great Intercontinental Champions of the 80s and a little bit of the early 90s, and then Bret Hart won the Intercontinental title. Shawn Michaels. Who else? I'm trying to think. Rowdy Piper was an Intercontinental Champion. Oh, you didn't think Roddy Piper was a champion? He was Intercontinental Champion for like a month. He lost it. I think he won it, I think, at WrestleMania 8, or lost. I think he lost that at WrestleMania 8 to Bret Hart, I think. I forget. So long ago. But, just for example purposes. But, like I said, Pat Patterson, the very first Intercontinental Champion, grew up with the WWF, worked under Vince. It was part of his, stooges, as we called them, with Gerald Briscoe, the whole Mr. McMahon thing during the Attitude Era when Vince was feuding with Stone Cold Steve Austin. They were all get involved and proceeded to get beat up by Steve Austin, and I think the Undertaker beat him up too at certain points when before the corporate ministry took over, but it is what it is. But Pat Patterson also was the originator of the Royal Rumble match way back when. I think it was like 80 something, I think. Late 80s, I think that's when the first Royal Rumble was. I think it was 80, 88, 89, somewhere around there. Now, he was the originator. He thought of the idea of the 30-man Battle Royal. And at the time, the winner didn't get anything. And as time went on, going to the late 90s and early 2000s, the winner of the Royal Rumble would either win the the world title like Ric Flair did when he was in the Royal Rumble. I think they introduced it then. I think that was the first time. I could be wrong. And then over the years, the last time that the winner won the world title was Triple H. Back a couple years ago, I think 2014, 2015, something like that. But every year, now that the Royal Rumble, the winner gets a guaranteed title shot of his choosing, and now her choosing, with Raw or SmackDown. Like we saw Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble this past year. He faced off against the Raw champion Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. And could have went after Roman. I think Roman had I forgot who had the Universal title by the time at WrestleMania. I forget. I think it was Goldberg. Goldberg had that shit. And he could have faced Goldberg. That would have been interesting. Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg. but I don't know if it would have done anything. But you know, yeah. But like the Royal Rumble, you know, he created it, just like Jericho created Money in the Bank. You know, and all these some other gimmick matches. I don't know, not gimmick matches, gimmick things. He was the gimmick guy basically. You know, one of the stooges of Mr. McMahon. You know, with Gerald Briscoe. He's also a former 24/7 champion. Even though Gerald Briscoe, you know, he won it, and then Gerald Briscoe won it right back from him, and then he proceeded to lose it, I think, to Kelly. Oh God, the 24/7 title's a joke, but I digress. And the person that holds it right now is a joke too. But that's neither here or there. But Pat Patterson, you know, is you know, he is a legend. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he is, but if not, he should be. And I think he will be. But if he's not in the Hall of Fame, I think he will get in the Hall of Fame soon. I don't know when, but who knows? Who knows what the Hall of Fame is going to be next year anyway? And if it's not with the Undertaker, I'm going to be pissed. You know, I think Taker should go in next year, and then they might put Pat Patterson in next year too. So who knows? You know, with the WWE Hall of Fame the way it is, but it is what it is. But also, Pat Patterson was the first openly gay wrestler. I think he was the first openly gay. Maybe it was. I thought it was Canyon at first, but I think he came out. Wait, I know he came out in the 90s. I thought, you know, maybe Patterson came out in the 80s. I don't know when he officially said that he was gay. You know, and then we make all the jokes about Pat Patterson, you know, and all the gay jokes, you know, that we've made, WJ's made, you know, like, oh, you know, like Seth Rollins getting fucked in the ass by Pat Patterson, you know, stuff like that. You know, corny jokes basically for Pat Patterson, but you know, and the last time we saw Pat Patterson on TV was when he won the 24/7 title. And that was that. So he was behind the scenes. He was booking most of the time during the 80s and the 90s. I don't know if he was doing it, what he was doing, before, like now, but I think he was still I think he was still working under Vince McMahon, and Gerald Briscoe, I think, was under Vince McMahon too, but I think maybe they retired. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah. Pat Patterson, a great guy, you know, got his ass kicked by Stone Cold Steve Austin and many others like The Rock, you know, Undertaker. But you know, he has sadly passed away at the age of 79, and he's gonna be missed. A lot of the wrestlers have tweeted or did videos about him, you know. Roman did a tweet. Ric Flair did a tweet saying that, you know, the last time he saw Pat Patterson was talking about his daughter, Charlotte. Well, you know, Charlotte, but it is what it is. Triple H did a tweet. Stephanie McMahon did a tweet. Hi, Steph. But anyway, and I assume others are going to do it, but that's that. So that's it for my video. So Pat Patterson has passed away at the age of 79. So my condolences to the Patterson family, and you know, that's all I gotta say about that. So leave your thoughts and opinions about Pat Patterson down below in the comment section of the video, and that's it. Continue to hit that like button, subscribe, do whatever you want, hit the bell most importantly, and that's all I gotta say about it. So rest in peace, Pat Patterson, and that wrestling Ring in the Sky with the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Mean Gene, and all the other guys from the 80s and the 90s, and all the other guys that have passed on, like Andre the Giant, you know, stuff like that. So he's in that big Ring in the Sky, and that's all I can say about that. So I got a text from the missus. She's out doing some shopping. So yeah. So that's it for my video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button, like I said, on this channel and all my other channels as well. And friend me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter link down below in the description box. I'll post production all that later tonight after my AEW video. And don't forget, tonight AEW Winter is coming. Gonna be a big show. Jericho versus Frankie Kazarian, first time ever. And the big one, Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Title. AEW's gonna have a big show. They lost the ratings this last week by 712,000 for NXT, and AEW got 710,000. Not great numbers, even though both shows did pretty decent last week. It is what it is. So we'll see what happens tonight on AEW Dynamite and NXT with the go-home show before this Sunday's War Games. So both shows, I think AEW is going to be the better show tonight because they have a stacked card. And the Kenny Omega Moxley match is going to be the last thing we see. It's going to be an hour match, 60-minute time limit. So I don't know when it's going on. If it's going to go on at 9 o'clock, or it's going to go on maybe between 9 o'clock and 9:30, I would think. So I don't think they're going to go 60 minutes, but I think they're going to go at least 30. So there may be an over on this saying. Who knows if TNT allows. We'll give them it. I think they will. But it's going to be a great match. Hopefully Kenny wins. It'll make no sense if Kenny loses. Why did he win the damn tournament then? Just to lose, just to lose to Moxley. And, now Moxley is going to go to Japan in the next couple weeks to defend the IWGP United States title against Kenta. And he's going to lose that belt. Obviously, Kenta's going to win the belt at Wrestle Kingdom. And then a lot of speculation. Is Kenta going to be appearing tonight? I doubt it. Yeah, but you never know. He might be the guy that took out Moxley 2 weeks ago. But everybody think it was Kenny. So who knows? So who knows what if Kenta's gonna be there? I doubt it, but who knows? You never know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, NXT tonight with their go home show before War Games. I think they're gonna have the women's advantage match tonight. I don't know who's facing who in the ladder match, but basically Shotzi Blackheart's team is all set up. It's Shotzi, Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, and Ember Moon to take on Candice LeRae's team of herself, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Toni Storm. Now, will that mysterious ghost face person appear? Johnny Gargano put out a tweet and said it's a man. I tweeted him back and said it's a woman, and I'm thinking it might be Vanessa Bourne. I was thinking, I couldn't think of who it was, and then I just remembered it like 2 days ago. I was like, it could be Vanessa Bourne if it's another woman, or Aaliyah. Because we haven't seen both of them in a while. But who knows? If it's a guy, I don't know who it could be. Maybe it's I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know who's under the mask. It could be a man or a woman. Who knows? And then you have that mysterious person with Xia Li and Boa. Supposedly it's a woman. Who that could be? We'll never know. Maybe we'll find out tonight, or we'll find out in the coming weeks. But we'll see if they do anything with that tonight on NXT. And that's basically it. Just hyping matches for War Games. Probably some stuff with the Undisputed Era and that bitch Pat McAfee's team. Probably do talk about that a little bit. Probably have highlights of last week with Pete Dunne beat Kyle O'Reilly to get the man advantage. They'll probably do something with that. Probably do something with Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher go into ahead of their match. And I'll probably have something with Gargano, Damian Priest, and Leon Ruff ahead of their North American title triple threat match. And that's probably it. Nothing else may or may not happen on NXT tonight. It's just a basic go home show. So maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I think AEW is gonna beat the crap out of NXT in the ratings this week. We'll see what happens maybe tomorrow, whenever the ratings come out. The ratings didn't come out last week till Monday. So who knows I think it was because of the Thanksgiving weekend that the ratings didn't come out till Monday. So I would think that the ratings for this week will come out tomorrow, and we'll see what happens with that. And like I said, I think AEW will just destroy NXT this week in the ratings. I mean, NXT has a go-home show, and I put on Twitter that AEW may get 1 million views tonight. That's a stretch, I'm kind of stretching it a little bit, but with a big show like that, I think most fans are going to be invested in AEW just for Moxley and Kenny Omega. That's it. You want to see Kenny win the belt tonight, hopefully, but so I think a lot of fans will watch the match. I would say maybe 800, maybe to 900,000 they'll get in the ratings, and NXT you probably get maybe 600, 700,000. Who knows? But we'll see what happens when the ratings come out tomorrow or by this weekend. And that's that. Alright, everybody, so that's it. Thank you all for watching the video. AEW review coming tonight on my Peter Gimwick channel. So subscribe down below to that channel. And click the bell to get notified of the video. And that's pretty much it. So rest in peace, Pat Patterson. You son of a bitch you are. No, just kidding. Grab some coffee for, Vince McMahon Sr., or whatever you're going to do up there in the wrestling ring in the sky. But you will be missed. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I'll be back later tonight with my AEW review. So check that out. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off for this Wednesday afternoon. And I'll see you guys later. Peace, bitches!